Morning, sunshine! How are you doing today? Now, before we formally start this video, I want to ask you guys, what do you think about the new PNG model? Well, I think it's pretty nice, and I'm not really the shy type, but I do move around a lot, and it's kind of a hassle to try and find a nice spot to record, to prepare the room, and I know it's not a big deal, but it is to me, and I don't have all the time in the world. But anyways, I really want to know your thoughts on the new PNG model. I hope it's to your liking. I think it's a lot better than me just speaking out into the void and me being a disembodied voice in the videos. At least you have something to latch on to, something that represents me as a person. But anyways, enough about that. I want to talk about today's topic, my favorite type of content, rambling videos, also affectionately known as yapping videos. Not to be confused with podcasts or video essays. Those usually have a main topic at hand and are usually well edited, or have a group of people bouncing ideas with each other. I'm talking about pure, unadulterated, unfiltered rambling videos. And yeah, if you watch these types of videos, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I find that I love listening to the stories of people, especially if they are more personal stories. And the way that they narrate these stories feel like you're talking to these people face to face, like having a one-on-one conversation with them. Oftentimes, these videos are unedited, although I wouldn't call them low quality. Far from it, in fact. It's just that they are less edited. It's just in the nature of these videos. And that is the main selling point. After all, you don't know how common it is for people to just listen to the videos in the background. Me personally, I like listening to videos in the background. Well, whenever I'm cooking or doing some simple yet tedious tasks. And I respect these creators for saying their thoughts while they're still fresh. Oftentimes I get stuck in the process of getting an idea, writing it down in a script, and just sitting there waiting for the opportune moment to make the video, and eventually I will just forget about it and lose passion for the idea, never getting to share these thoughts. I guess that's why I made this video in the first place. It's to try and curb my perfectionism. To just make things whenever I feel like it. I think that's the theme for this year. That's my theme for this year. Trying to make imperfect things and to just get my thoughts out there, Focus more on the process rather than the product. But I digress. Now, where was I? Yes, there we go. I like it when these creators don't rely on editing to tell a good story. In fact, there are some videos that I keep coming back to because the message of the video is just so personal, so poignant. Sometimes it feels like from hearing the stories of these creators, it feels like their experiences are just so close to my own. I can relate to them so much. And sometimes I stick around because of the person speaking behind it. Because they've shared their stories and their experiences. And now I understand where they're coming from. And I realize that, I'm not alone. There are other people who are a lot like me, facing the same struggles, having the same dreams. I could really feel the passion, the emotion, the soul behind these videos. It reminds me that behind the camera and behind the screen, there's another person, a real person. But yeah, I love this type of content. That is why I try to replicate it every now and then. And it's not just the small content creators who does this sort of content. If you know Markiplier, and I know you do, you know that he loves talking to his fans, having those heart-to-hearts. And one video I often come back to whenever I'm feeling down is this video from 6 years ago. It's called "Watch this video whenever you're feeling down," or something along those lines. It is just so... well, I'm having a hard time finding the words to describe it, but it just reaches down so deep. To hear someone that I've always looked up to, Markiplier, having so much care and love for his fellow creators and his fans, and just by hearing his own story, knowing that even he faced struggles, where there was a point where his own parents didn't believe in him, maybe some friends didn't believe in him, that the road was rough and full of obstacles. But despite that, despite knowing all that, he still pushed forward. It's that sort of message, these sorts of videos which inspire me, and I feel like it inspires a lot of others to do the same. Yeah, thanks Markiplier. Ah man, I love that guy. A bit of a tangent, but I have a lot of friends in real life. But for those lonely late nights and quiet early mornings, sometimes I just want to hear a voice of a person. Also, I realize most of the people I listen to are women. It's probably because guys are less likely to open up online. And yeah, back to the main point. I kind of want to go on a bit of a tangent here about authenticity. I mean, we hear the word authenticity a lot, and I understand why. I look for that too in my real life relationships and also in the content that I watch. But now, authenticity feels like another buzzword. Something to just throw around on YouTube titles, thumbnails, or news articles. Like nowadays, channels either force it or manufacture it as part of their brand. And do people even understand what they mean whenever they say they want their videos to be more authentic? I mean, we're not talking about authentic fried chicken or farm fresh eggs here, alright? We're talking about real people and content online on the internet. Think of it like this. When they say that, they want someone to be open enough, relatable, and to make mistakes. To be imperfect, but not too much. Just imperfect enough to feel like a real person, without all the gross parts when meeting another person in real life. Which kind of feels hypocritical. But hey, we are talking about internet personalities here, where everything can become entertainment and content. Whatever floats your boat, my friend. Who am I to judge? If you ask me, if you want real raw authenticity, why not talk to a friend or a family member, huh? Must be a while since you've last done that. Oh, okay, that's a bit rude. I apologize. But yeah, another reason why I do love listening to these ramble videos is because I love hearing the stories of people. I did say that earlier. To be more specific, I love listening to their aspirations, their struggles, their dreams, to get to hear a slice of their life, to see what they've learned. I hope to achieve that in my own videos too, even if it's just a fraction of it. I want to share a piece of myself to you, and if you want to, maybe you can share a piece of yourself with me too. I am still a very, very small channel after all. Not even a drop in the bucket. And if that bucket was just another drop in an even bigger bucket when it comes to YouTube, and the ecosystem that we have right now. It's fine though. It's a process, and all the big YouTubers and creators we look up to now have all been small at one point. The important thing is we enjoy the process rather than the product. And yeah, well, going back to what I said, I am still a very, very small channel, so I will be able to read every single comment on this video. And I have thought of opening a Discord or something similar, but with the size and capital that I have now, it does not seem feasible at the moment. It just don't seem realistic. But maybe soon. I would love to get to know the type of people who watch my videos, and that is one of the reasons why I wanted to be a YouTuber in the first place. Other than to meet my other fellow creators, the people who I used to look up to when I was younger, but to also make and grow a community of my own, a community of passionate individuals who strive to do good in this world, who wants and are willing to learn from each other and grow together. A community of creative people, of people who love art and who loves making art. And yeah, I just have so much love for people in general, and I want to see the best in everyone. This may sound a bit too ambitious for a single person and for where I am right now, but I wish that I can give people the opportunity to chase their own dreams. No matter how big or small or childish or adult those dreams may seem, I hope everyone at least gets the chance to. And whether they achieve those dreams or not, well, I think just having the opportunity to chase those dreams is wonderful enough. But oh well. That's just me, you know. Who am I? I'm just a guy talking to a mic behind the screen after all. But no matter. I hope no matter where you are or how you may be doing or whatever situation you may have gotten yourself into, I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're thriving. And no matter when it may be, always remember that there is no price for happiness. No matter how expensive those dreams may be, no matter how hard the road may seem, if it's worth it, you'll do everything in your power to get it. Anyways, that's me signing off. Goodbye, everyone.